So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on the time that this finds you. And I trust you guys are all doing as fine as I am doing. So, today, let's straight hop onto our charts. We're going to learn basically about the primary reasons why the market moves. What sponsors, or rather, why do the market moves and reaches to some point and probably forms a swing low or swing high or reversal points. So that will be our topic of discussion today. So right here onto our charts, we have a pound yen chart, and our chart is a 6-month chart from TradingView. So the number one thing you must know is that price moves, like I mentioned on the previous video. Price moves for two main reasons. Number one is to fill an inefficiency in the form of a fair value gap, volume imbalance, or a liquidity void. And the second primary reason why price moves is to take out liquidity in the form of sell stops and buy stops. And friends, that is what we're going to look at in depth today, and probably shed a light on how to go about it as far as the chart analysis is concerned. And again, it's important that I mention that these concepts are not mine. I don't claim, in no way do I claim authorship of these concepts. I've learned these concepts from Mr. Michael J. Huddleston, commonly known in the industry as ICT, the Inner Circle Trader. And if you want to learn more of these concepts, they are all available in his YouTube channel, and it's free of charge. It's actually a free mentorship. So if you feel you quite don't understand my method of delivery, then I think it's just enough for you to probably look into his YouTube channel and learn from the horse, or rather to get it from the horse himself. So right now we have our 6-month pound yen chart, and we're going to start by looking at let's first of all start by getting to understand what buy side and sell side liquidity means. So for instance, we have this market structure. We have this market structure. Let's have this to form our swing points. We have a swing point here. Let's change the color. We have a swing point there. We have a swing point over here. We also have a swing point over here. We have a swing point over here. Oh, sorry. We have a swing point over here. We have a swing point. We have a swing point over here. I guess I'll just go the hard way. We have a swing point over here. We have have a swing point over here, and eventually we have a swing point over here. Now this is a swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, and finally I think this makes our final swing point, which is a swing high. And friends, I want to first of all start by saying above every swing high, like in our case we have this swing high, above each and every swing high, above each and every swing high, friends, allow me annotate the swing points. Above each and every swing high, we have a swing high over here, over here, over here, and over here. Above each and every swing high, we have buy stops resting, buy stops, and as such we call it buy side liquidity. We also have a buy side liquidity over here. We also have one as well here. So it's very important. This forms the foundation of just getting to understand the primary reasons why one of the primary reasons why the market moves, and that is to take out the buy side liquidity. And what do we have at the buy side liquidity? We have buy stops, for the institutions and the hedge funds and the so forth and so on. So what the market does is that it's engineered, or it has been structured in a way whereby it takes out the buy stops in the form of buy side liquidity that rests above the swing highs, and after taking them out, it goes down and targets the next drawn liquidity will probably be the sell stops, and sell stops are the opposite of the buy stops. They are located below each and every sell lows. Probably some are familiar with the word relative equal lows and relative equal highs. So that's it. So like for instance, this swing low over here, we have a bunch of sell stops resting there, as well as this swing low, and finally this swing low. Let's go the hard way. Finally, that swing low. So below each and every swing low, we have a bunch of sell stops resting, and which forms our sell side liquidity. That's our sell side liquidity. We have our sell side liquidity, sell side liquidity. And we have, let's make some few adjustments. Yep. And finally we have sell side liquidity over there. Yes. So just a summary, to make you understand this, the market goes up to go down, it goes up to go down, it goes up and to go down, and in the like manner it also goes down to go up, it goes down to go up, down to go up. So I think that's as simple and as best as I can put it. The key here is identifying the key swing points, and our swing points are in the form of swing high and swing low. Swing high over here, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, and eventually a swing high. And once the sell side is taken, the next draw on liquidity, you should ask yourself, like, where do we have the next buy stops, a cluster of buy stops, where are they located next? And you just start bit by practicing, and you have to train your eyes to locate some of these key swing points where we have a bunch of sell stops and buy stops resting. So I hope that formed a great foundation as far as the buy stops and the sell stops are concerned, and the buy side and the sell side liquidity. Now allow me do away with this, and we hope onto the chart and probably get an example. So let's just do that. Okay, so right here before us, friends, we have a pound yen chart, and this is a 6-month chart. Let's first of all start by let's noting, or rather trying to identify some of the key swing points. Over here we have a swing high. We have a swing high over here, and that's, friends, will be our buy stop, buy side liquidity, where we have our buy side liquidity. That's our drawn liquidity. And next, friends, we have another swing high over here. We have a swing high over here. Remember in the last video I tried to highlight, or rather shed a light on how to identify the swing highs and swing lows, and I believe we all understand right now. We are a bit versed with how we identify them. And we have another swing high over here, and we also have a swing high over here, and we also have a swing high over here. We have a swing high over here, and eventually we have a swing high over here. Let's move on to the swing lows, where we have sell side liquidity. We had this swing low, we had that swing low, we had sell side liquidity. We also had a swing low, we also had a swing low over here, we had another one over here, and we also had another one over here, We also had another one over here. We also had another one over here. So friends, let's just try and study this chart. Never mind the time frame. Don't mind the fact that it's a 6-month. Whatever happens here, we are told that we are all familiar with the cliche, with the age-old cliche that the market is fractal, meaning that it's a structure within a structure. And whatever happens in the higher time frame, also it's being replicated, or rather occurs also in the, when you scale down and lower into the lower time frames. So if you examine, this is a swing high. What do we have resting over here in this swing high? Buy stops, and this forms our buy side liquidity. If you look at this high over here, this is also another swing high, and we have a bunch, or rather a cluster of buy stops resting above this swing high, which forms our buy side liquidity, which is a drawn liquidity. Remember what I said, the market goes down to go up and vice versa. It goes down to go up. Over here, we also have a swing high. Above this swing high, we have a cluster of buy stops, and this forms equally and likewise our buy side liquidity. There is also another swing high over here, which forms also our buy side liquidity. There is also another one over here that I probably forgot to annotate, and let's do it some justice by annotating it. I think I'll just reduce the length of this. And we also have another swing high over here. So from here, you see what happened. The market went down to go up. It went down to go up. Look at what happened over here. And these are relative equal highs. You see what happened? It was taken out. And you see, after it was taken out, the market went down, and this was targeted. This acted as a draw on liquidity. This swing low here, there was a bunch of, or rather cluster of sell stops resting over here, and that acted as a draw on liquidity. Okay, and also here, over here, we had a cluster of sell stops, and it also acted as a drawn liquidity. You see, they were purged. The sell stops on this swing low and this swing low over here were purged, and another swing low was also formed over here. That was, we saw the market later revisiting it and taking it away, and you see, it was taken away. See, this, friends, is just enough. It doesn't have to be so big a move. This is enough. If it wicks slightly past it, even by just a pip, then it's just permissible. It's a permissible price action. So we also have this that was taken, was purged, this sell side liquidity over here, this swing low, that we had a cluster of sell stops. See what happened here? It was taken out, and immediately what happened after that? The market went up. We also had another form of a drawn liquidity over here. This is a swing high. This is a swing high in the form of a buy stop. Let's annotate it. We have buy side liquidity. So we had a cluster of buy stops over here, and it acted as a draw on liquidity. So after this was taken out, the market targeted this, the buy stops resting on this high, which acted as our buy side liquidity. And right now, friends, where we are, we have a swing high that has not been taken out, and probably I'm anticipating price to I'm anticipating this to act as a drawn liquidity, and I'm anticipating this to be taken away. So as such, I think my biasness for the pound yen is rather bullish, strongly bullish, and I'm anticipating this to act as our drawn liquidity. So we have one over here that has not been taken out, and probably if we become over ambitious, then this we might probably get to this over here. If we look at our sell side, this swing low was taken out. It acted as a drawn liquidity after this swing high was formed. We also had a swing low over here. I think my eyes missed on this. We also had a swing low over here, and I'll have to reduce the length of this trend line. Yep, so we had a swing low over there that was taken out, and also together with this, this swing low was also taken out. This swing low was taken out. If we stretch this into time, if we probably stretch this into time, then you'll notice that it was taken out. I beg your pardon. Oops. And why is this thing misbehaving? I'm sorry for all that. Oops. Yes, so this swing low was taken out. It acted as a drawn liquidity. We had a cluster of sell stops resting below this swing low that was taken out, and also over here, if we had to, no, this was not taken out. This was taken out during in the next years. It was taken out over here, yes, and also this was taken out. Yes, so friends, that's what makes the market move. So whatever we've done over here, you can transpose this also into the lower time frame and just do a back testing and study it. Just study it dutifully, and you'll find out that these things do work. And one of the primary reasons that we've said the market moves is because of it moves down, it goes down to go up, and the buy stops and the sell stops acts as a drawn liquidity. And buy stops, we have buy stops above all high and relative equal highs also as well, that forms previous old highs. And also the sell stops, we have a cluster of sell stops below swing lows that forms our sell side liquidity. Okay, so don't forget that the market goes down to go up and goes up to go down. So whenever you're looking at a chart, the key questions, some of the very pertinent questions to ask yourself is that where do we have a drawn liquidity in the form of buy stops and sell stops? And then study what happens. Try and study what happens. Again, what I advise you is that don't be a follower. Always purpose to be a student. See if these things work or if probably they don't work. You don't have to follow everything that you learn more so about Forex. You stick with those that resonate with you, and those that don't, you are at liberty to discard them. So friends, I hope that was insightful, and I believe you learned one or two, and I trust we'll continue learning more as far as this is concerned. And with those very, very many remarks. I wish you a good time and good trading. Cheers.